homelessness solutions and the voice of voiceless women. Homelessness has been an epidemic here in Los Angeles, California, all throughout the United States and the world. The Los Angeles Homeless Authority Agency's reports 2018 in the homeless count that we have over 55,000 plus homeless people here in Los Angeles. Out of that number, 30% of the women who are homeless live in downtown Los Angeles, Skidrow. Skidrow is an area where you have a big concentration of homeless people living on public sidewalk. Yes, right here in the United States, superpowered nation in the world, people living in third world condition, camping on public sidewalk, and the city allows them to sleep between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. on the sidewalk. So legally, they could do that, put their tent, their mattress, or put their body on the concrete. So as an advocate, and also as a survivor of homelessness myself, I survived life in a shelter. And it is not easy. You know, the Universal Human Rights Declaration states that everyone, absolutely every human being, has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. Where is the security of person for homeless women that are unsheltered, living on public sidewalk, and even inside the shelter? You live in a shelter, so they have bed bunks, some of them have military cuts. And you pray that you make it alive in the morning. This is not a fairy tale, this is real life. So how are you gonna pray you make it alive the next day, but in the dorm is only women? You know why? Because in the violence against women, there's also violence against women by women themselves. There is something where the oppressed oppress each other, and it is not okay. So we're gonna say, well, what's the solution? Well, first we could start by stopping what we do. Just simply stop. Stop harassing each other at work, in the train, in the public place. You know why? Because everything has a ripple effect. And this woman, you're a woman, you're harassing another woman, or you want to help the boss, men, to get rid of another woman, that could lead a person to homelessness. All these little microaggressions that we do every day, in the house, outside the house, in the building, in the street, could lead somebody to homelessness. Yes, that's real. And you say, well, don't let it affect you. Well, guess what? Everybody has a breaking point, even the oppressor. And so we could, as a solution, we could definitely educate the staff, the personnel, the volunteers who deal with the homeless people, homeless women, with trauma-informed care, but also trauma resiliency. And there is, right here in Los Angeles, a company, it's called the Trauma Resource Institute, co-founded by Elaine Miller Karras. And basically, trauma resiliency, what it does, it goes beyond trauma-informed care. Trauma-informed care is when you communicate with a person, you want to make sure that you don't re-traumatize the person. If a person, for example, I'm wearing red, and the person was raped wearing red, you're not going to be a counselor wearing red. Common sense, right? And so, but trauma resiliency goes beyond that. It actually helps the survivor, the victim, tap into the better part of themselves so that they could be more resilient. They could overcome in a positive way without harming themselves, without harming society, to overcome whatever situation they're in, mentally, emotionally, and beyond. So that, you know, I really would like to invite the audience here and worldwide to really look into this organization, Trauma Resource Institute. And they do trainings, And I really would like to have those trainings implemented really in the whole society from the top down, because we all need to learn to be resilient. See, pain has no color line. Pain is pain. Okay, rich people, they go through pain. Poor people go through pain. Black people go through pain. White people go through pain. Everybody goes through pain. But what we do with that pain. And so it's very important. Resiliency helps us overcome all that. And perhaps, who knows, it may help also the oppressor, maybe not oppressed no more. Why is it that? Because even the oppressor oppresses you. They don't want to be oppressed. See, you're oppressing me, but you don't want to be oppressed. So whatever caused the person to be an oppressor, perhaps resiliency, we can, I believe, personally, could help them overcome emotional trauma and hurdle and raise their level of emotional intelligence. I believe resiliency could help a person do that. And it will help us be safe. Also, I will invite the audience to look into a movement in Los Angeles called #SheDoes. So #SheDoes, it's a movement that says she does deserve shelter and protection and also safe housing, because this is for the women who live on public sidewalk. So look for this movement online, #SheDoes, and basically they give the women who are unsheltered, because you could be homeless and sheltered in a homeless shelter, but these women all are completely unsheltered in the elements 24/7. And #SheDoes movement, it's a movement that gives voice to these women. So please listen to the voiceless women, to the sufferer really, because being homeless, it's suffering. And so, and the way we listen with the heart, and we listen with action. We listen with action that are humane and compassionate. Thank you.